best technology, it was made possible to melt the tundra around the sea area to let people have a piece of what other kingdoms enjoy, as fire dust emitters were built in a linear area and created a beachhead for any tourist to enjoy. One of Atlas' many unique marvels. To the fact checker, if this was a liar or snow. Thanks, RT. John woke up to see a surprising scene as he was sleeping in Jen's lap, and she was asleep. It seems like you're okay. I'd recommend you to not get up quickly, or you'll suffer from disorientation. John, where were you? Gabriel the Invincible. Gabriel. I dealt with those runaway extremists you talked about. They were so weak. I didn't even need to fill out the song. John. Thanks, Gabriel. You look good. Gabriel. Was that hesitation? Man, I must have done it wrong. John. Never knew you had a taste of that. Gabriel. Oh, Tom might pick this up. Though it sucks I didn't get to work that long. But we were to move fast, and the bigger group to make things slower. John. Gabriel. Exhaustion from overwork. This little girl never took breaks, and now it's taking its toll on her. John then shifts out of her lap and sets her down and covers her in a towel. Gabriel, you really have changed. When you had your amnesia, you were so antisocial. John, yeah, you seem different as well. Gabriel, oh, no frickin' way. John, oh, only in appearance I see. Gabriel, what's that supposed to mean? You really got a backbone when you got your memories huddled. John, yeah. So, what's been happening? Gabriel. Oh, your sis and sis-in-law were worried until I gave them the diagnosis. They're over there dipping the little meatballs toast in water. Adrian was still unsure about the salt water. He cried when it felt so strange. John. Guess that's one way to cry. Where are the rest? Gabriel sends her down across Nova with the hospital and Tallulah enjoying some tea. John. Where's Lynn? They heard cheering as Lynn was on the sea where she was surfing on a glass surfboard she made herself. John sat and sighed as he enjoyed his time on the beach. A few moments later, Saffron and Terra came back with Adrian waddling through the sand to the blanket and lay down next to John in a smooth fire tank. Finally up, little girl. John, doing well and enjoying myself. It's a far cry to my usual life, but I wouldn't be where I am if not for everything. Saffron told him something he needs to do to show some appreciation for his employees. He leaves to go somewhere as everyone enjoyed some R&R. After a while, John came back and gave the girls a flower to wear. He places it on the left side of their heads. Everyone was surprised at this, as it seems to have a visible effect on Lynn as she was blushing. John. Hey, what's wrong with her? Chin. You didn't know she started acting up when you gave us the flowers. Lynn, Chin, are you serious? Do you know the significance of that flower and its placement? Frost Nova. Is that important? As she fiddles her flower, Tallulah was also checking the flower in her head. John, is it a sign or something? Lynn, if a man puts a hibiscus flower on the left side of a girl's head, it's basically saying they all turned red as John was steaming and turns towards Saffron's head. John, you asshole. He chases her as the two were rough housing like the good old days. The operators were so flabbergasted at the gesture, they were just fidgeting around. Gabriel, it's not a big deal, but I'll take it. Something caused an alarm to be sound as they saw something massive come out of the water. It was a leviathan. It was making its way towards the city as it breaks through the barriers. John called in their transport to drop off their weaponry as he ordered Frost Nova and Tallulah to watch over his family. Once their aircraft was overhead, it dropped the containers carrying the weapons. John suits up as John. John took to the skies as John. Lynn and Gabriel hooks up to a harness as they were lifted by the aircraft. The team engages the Leviathan and was not doing much with the amount of firepower they currently have. John lays a barrage as the Leviathan. Chen, Lynn and Gabriel detached from their harnesses and lands on the Leviathan on separate places and began cutting it. Lynn gathers all her energy to her sword and sent waves of cutting glass all over the giant as Chen unsheathed her blades and let loose a devastating barrage of slashes, and Gabriel went in with 3 weapons all at once: a chainsword, a staff in each hand, and a chain axe with her tail, and went seems like Atlas is still preparing explosives for launch. Then hails of bullets and heavy weapons rain down upon the Leviathan as it sees multiple rogue issue aircraft from loudspeaker. Science, Doktah. We're here to help. Jaune, Maya? Counsel, you're in so much trouble.
Doktah.
That sent a chill down his spine as he saw Mod 3 are coming down at the Leviathan's head and stabbing itself in place, and charged its laser. The rest of the teams bought time for the summon to charge it. The operators all engaged as they unleashed their best attacks as the Leviathan pulsed with demands. Jessica unloaded the full arsenal, belting it all. All sniper and caster operators gave it their all. Sent a shower of magma. Koibi threw a lot of swords. Schwartz launching high-powered bolts. Meteorite fired her explosive bolts. Then Mont 3 fired its beam attack, piercing a portion of its head, and when the Leviathan was severely weakened and Jaune went in for the kill. The Grimm dies and slowly dissolves as the aircrafts picked up the operators on the massive Grimm and went back to Argus Beach. I guess this is the end for the Doktah.